Let me retwizzle this thing.
Cody, you were spot on with your Shakhtar call, man.
I like them, man.
2 missed penalties thus far, folks. If you're just now tuning in to Wolfsburg and Shakhtar, of course, I'm sitting on an over 2.5 goals there. So that should have already come in, and now we still need 2. Shakhtar had an opportunity to go 2-0 up, and Wolfsburg had an opportunity late in the 45th plus stoppage time to equalize, and they both missed. So very interesting stuff.
I still think that one's going to come in for you.
We'll find out. There's a lot left. Are we getting people in the chat box, Cody?
Well, we have 5 live, 5 plus. I'm sure it's more than that, but yeah, we're good.
Hey, folks.
So, yeah, both teams to score. Leverkusen, Rangers. We need Rangers to pick it up, man.
That pitch there looks horrific. I'm surprised there's even been a goal. It looks like it is so Scottish. It's not even funny, man. It looks like a 1960s soccer pitch right now. It's ridiculous.
Killing the ground games. You still saw Kai Havertz get his goal. He's been just scintillating. His form's been fantastic. He's been the main reason they've been flying so high over the really last 2 months. They've been at it.
Yeah, Kai Havertz is he's always just a second ahead of everyone.
Yeah, you got to think he's got a big move coming. I would expect at least. Man, Rangers, I like them plus a half. That's not looking great, man.
That one's
if you bet it. I mean, we didn't play that, but
they're
looking good. That's for sure. Just pull up the second half lines right now. So,
for anyone out there that is thinking about dipping their toes into Wolves second half because Olympiakos have a red card, just slow your roll a little bit. This has happened. This has happened countless times to me. I've seen a halftime result. It's 0-0. Red card, and if you take them on the money line right now, it's basically like even odds, I believe. I'll pull it up, but I know I saw it live at -110. So you're going to get an even price on 11 versus 10 here in the second half.
Yeah,
but I'm not so sure, not so fast, my friend, because this is where Wolves, for me, need to improve. When teams are sitting back, now they are going to get full control of this possession. Are they going to be able to do anything with it? That's the question, Cody.
And this is where Olympiakos are really at their best, is when they're, shape themselves and sit in like this. I think they were a little bit more open when they had a full squad. Obviously, they're at home. They need some sort of result there. But now, no, they're looking to take this back to England and try to win it there, treat it as a final. I wouldn't touch Wolves. I wouldn't touch that at all.
Wouldn't either. We've seen an over-under of 1 goal in that match, -140 to the over. I think that's a trap too.
Yeah, and honestly, I think I'm going to have another play here going back to the Wolfsburg in Shakhtar match. Over 1.5 goals in the second half. You can get that at -110. I'm going to go ahead and play that. That match has got too much in it for me to just sit back and not pull the trigger at those kind of odds. I'm going to go ahead and lock that in. I've been a little lackadaisical, a little silent in the second half so far today, but it's my time. This could be the last day of football we have for a long, long time, so we gotta get with it.
Yeah, this could be the last betting opportunity for who knows how long. I've already been looking into. I've seen some funny things on Twitter. Guy commenting about there's like a handball still going on right now. There is a guy that I know that does esports betting. And I looked at my book. I have it. So there's some of that. There's some horsies. There's not going to be a lot though, man. This really, hopefully, pray that the Premier League plays this weekend under closed doors.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about that earlier today. About the only thing that's going to be left in about 2 weeks time is going to be esports. If they can even do that, because they usually have events they gather. They play remotely. Maybe we can get degenerate and throw some in there. But man, bad days ahead.
Do we have any comments right now?
Yeah, we do. We just got a comment. Enrique, you'll never walk alone, says, thank you for the early win,
Cheers, mate.
boys. Early wins. I'm assuming he's referring to the earlier matches. Just another day at the office, you know?
It
We had
really
one
is.
yesterday. We're keeping it going today. Roman numerals, Leverkusen to win the second half at plus 150. What are our thoughts?
I have to admit, I didn't get to watch a ton of that. Right when I saw the pitch, I just immediately clicked back.
The pitch and dip?
I started to watch more of Wolves. So I didn't get a great look at that. I have nothing on that.
I mean, they had a lot of looks. I'm going to go ahead and say that. 5 shots, 2 on target. They got their goal. They're really controlling possession, 72%. Like I said at the pre-match, Rangers are going to look to counter them. They have the pace. That's a tough one. I think Rangers are going to get their second half goal. Will Bayer Leverkusen get 2? I would, if you're on the fence, I would say they're going to win the second half. I would say it.
Okay. You think that's kind of a United situation, like what we saw in the earlier matches, where United go into the break against Lask 1-0 up? I mean, I don't think they'll put up 5, but you would like to think that Leverkusen, the better side, completely dominating possession.
They're better across the pitch. And Rangers defense, I mean, they're organized, but they're not great individually. So I can see that happening. Malik F. I need a Rangers goal in the second half, fellas. What do you think? Right on
you too.
I like it. What do you think about the Rangers second half goal?
We need it. You and I both took a stab on both teams to score going into this match. And yeah, I think it was just kind of one of those tricky lines where Leverkusen looked too good to be true.
Yep.
So we're going to find out what Steven Gerrard can conjure up here in the second half. They need a goal or they're going to be knocked out of this competition.
Yeah, I'm trying to look it up. I like to look at stats for how many teams, how they score first half or second half.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pull it up for Rangers and see how they fare. Again, another team. Obviously, they average 0.81 of their goals in the first half, 1.3 in the second. So another big differential. Rangers are a team that can score the ball. Their forwards are really, really good. I believe in them being able to get this goal. That's obviously why I played it. I'm not going to sit here and say I expected this thing to cover at half. I didn't. So it's pretty much on cue. I just didn't think Rangers would go into half without a shot on goal. That's a little bit worrying. But I like where we are at there. I don't know. I think it's a good one. I think Giannis Hagi should have started. I'm not sure why he didn't. He's going to come on, and you'll see that game really start to turn and change pace when he comes on the field.
You hope that Hagi can come in and change some things up there. When you look at Wolves, no shots on goal right now. They were able to play for 15 minutes or longer with only 10 men and weren't able to create diddly squat.
Yep.
That's going to be a tough one. I think a lot of people right now desperate, they want to make some bets. They want to cash, and they're going to see, red card, Olympiakos. It's time to pound on Wolves. Not so fast.
I'm not a big fan of that. A lot of people rush to the live bet when they see the red card, and it can get you. It really can.
It really can.
We have another comment. Killa B Caps. I'm on the Wolfsburg's game over 2.5 goals and both teams to score. Do you see that cashing? I do. I just bet it.
Yeah. Cody just played the over 1.5 second half. I don't know about the both teams to score portion of it. I'm just on the over 2.5 right now. I got that at minus 106 before the match started. I think that Cody's look was probably the best, though. Shakhtar plus a half goal in this match. They're better back to front than Wolfsburg.
Yeah, they are, and they're just a perennial Champions League side. This squad, a lot of their squad have been playing together for years, like 5+ years. I mean, it's a seasoned squad. Again, I dislike Wolfsburg so much; it's unbelievable. I think they can get a home goal. I'd be surprised if they didn't. They had 8 shots. Shakhtar had 5. The numbers are there to back it up for this thing going over 3 or 2.5 goals. Both teams to score, I'd be on board with that. The one thing you don't want it to turn into is the Frankfurt situation where they're at home, beat 3-0. I had both teams to score, crapped out. Hopefully it doesn't happen again here for you.
Yeah, I don't see that happening 2 times in one day in Germany.
No. It's a high-scoring league. Killer B Caps comes back and also says He has Leverkusen money line. Do we see Rangers getting back in the game? We pretty much just touched on that as well. You should be okay.
Should be okay there, I think.
Right. Personally, but
yeah.
They're about to kick back off, right?
Yep. That'll do it here for another halftime show, folks. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. Again, I'm playing the over 1.5 goals second half in Wolfsburg and Shakhtar Donetsk. Good luck. Hopefully we cash these tickets, and hopefully we see you again soon for another, pre-match halftime show. It could be a while, folks, but Premier League, we'll have a podcast out. I really want to see if it looks like it's going to happen. It's probably get it out tonight. So,
yep.
But that'll pretty much do it. Thank you again so much for watching. Have a great rest of your nights, guys.